Let's say you are passionate about achieving something very special in your life, and you are one of the expert senior mountaineer. So you really go for trekking and want to climb up the hill. Now, in your office, there is one special activity called extracurricular activity having the 5 marks that can be added up into your appraisal. Now, December is coming, 31st is the last date based on which the appraisal will happen, and tremendous achievement of the year in terms of work, and few days are left for 31st, and you got the notification that by 31st you need to submit your extracurricular activity details. Based on that, 5 marks evaluation will happen in your appraisal. So you thought in this short span of time what you can do. Luckily, in a spark, thought came into your mind that in your office, in your organization, there are 4 people who is having the like-mindedness or like-minded and right-minded people just like you, and they love to go to the top of the mountain, and you decided for, including you, decided that there is a hill nearby and you will go to the top of the hill. It is something around 5,000 top foot, not very high, 5,000 foot, but one day will take to go into the base station and then on the top and returning, coming into the base station and in the ground. So you all 4 managed to take a leave on Friday and decided to go. It will be a short trekking trip, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and your manager specifically told that Monday at any cost you need to come to office because one project go live is there. So fundamentally you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and back to office on Monday morning. So you decided how to go about that. So on Friday early morning you need to go travel 150 kilometer and then start riding on the daytime, wait in the base camp and start riding. Saturday in the afternoon you will be on the top, raise the flag, come down. Saturday night stay in the base station and Sunday back. So this is the trip you planned well, and luckily you got one experienced Sherpa who is a person with skillful to help to go on top and safely come. Now the 5,000 feet tall mountain or the peak was not a very high altitude, but the problem is if rain comes the rock becomes very much slippery, and there is a chance to get slip and fall, which is only challenge. So you got prepared, you got your shoe ready, you got your kit bag ready, small oxygen cylinder ready, raincoat ready, everything is ready. As per the plan, you started. You started nicely and then went there at the base camp in Friday night. And then it is about to get the sunrise on the Saturday morning. You saw huge black cloud came and a torrential rainfall. So you were in your igloo kind of tent and huge, luckily there was no wind, only heavy rain. So you are with a raincoat and safely there. And then when you started, after rain goes off, the rock road became very much slippery. So three of them slept. Sepa was there and you were also there. So three of your friends slept and they got injured. And you, being the expert, gave some extra care and then gave the bag and gave the compression, gave the medicine to get them, gear them up, because you have a mission. All has got a mission to go on the top anyway on Saturday to raise the flag and then come back, because it is very much essential to capture the journey video, send the clipping of video and picture that need to be submitted into your office for appraisal evaluation of 5 marks. And you have a clear-cut timeline that there will be no ill health will be considered, because there is a critical go live for your customers, big project, and all four must be present in office as a clear directives of your manager. So you have a mission there. And then while going upward, you also slept. And then you got injured on the left knee. Then the other personnel gave you some treatment, and then finally you went there on the top. While coming, you saw that cloudy, and then it was tedious to come down fast because the rock and the slippery road was very dangerous. Carefully, cautiously, being teamed up, you ended up your journey until the base camp on Saturday night. And in Saturday night also, there was a huge rainfall. Irrespective of that, with the inner aspiration to come down and join the office, you need to really come on Sunday safely. And then when you are coming down, your mind is full of joy because you have achieved that with the picture that you have taken, but body is really paining. There was cramp in the every muscle, including stomach, and you are really sounding hooray, hooray, hooray as a team, and you are taking the expertise of the Sherpa and coming down and rejoicing and coming back safely on late night on Sunday and back to office on Monday, celebrating the extracurricular activity to your manager. Only 2 minutes, because Monday was full focus on the project delivery. And finally, the project was executed very well, customer was happy, and you had a good gala celebration on late night on the next Monday. In this journey, this you found that one of the shortest unplanned event of achievement, and irrespective of the body not being favorable, mind sometime being very much confused that is it a right decision, etc., etc., then it was really in a bogged down state. But somehow, with your strategy, teamwork, motivation, empathy, and the social, creative thing that the mission must be accomplished together, a great teamwork has been shown. So, what it demonstrated? This is demonstrated one fundamental aspect of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is something when you understand, recognize your feeling and the state of being, then you control the controllable and put inner discipline that you are committed to achieve something, and that's how the achievement of the goal is really aspiring to get it done within the stipulated span of time, with quality, with budget, with safety, and with timeline. Thus, you were able to motivate yourself. Not only that, when you saw your friends, colleagues are getting hurt, being slip in the slippery rock road, then you stretch yourself up to do extra care so that your team will be agile, your team will be flexible. Irrespective of all these adverse situations, your team is still on the track to fulfill the mission. Not only that, each and every team member was intelligent enough, motivated enough, aspired enough so that when you are badly hit in your knee, they gave enormous treatment and you became fit to go together and then climb up the top of the hill and raise the flag. Not only that, when the adverse situation came in the slippery road, then the muscular activity was overactive, overreactive. Your body was painful. And at the same time, you do a sound of hooray so that the rejoice thing and your mind being boosted, energized, give instruction to your body that okay, it is time not to relax, not to step back, but with the hooray sound, go, stretch, being committed to come back safely so that Monday morning you all will be in office to deliver the best for the project delivery, to satisfy the need of the customer, to satisfy the directives of your manager, while your extracurricular activity will be fulfilled and you will be evaluated with 5 marks in your appraisal. So, it demonstrated great sense of emotional leadership style. This is one of the fundamental core leadership style which requires the industry from every person who is committed for getting success, success, success again and again. And then another quality that your activity demonstrated, that is called adaptive leadership or adaptive intelligence. Adaptive leadership is something when the situation is adverse, then how quickly you are taking a right decision, how quickly you are making yourself calm, understanding the acceptance of the situation. You are taking a right strategy to take right action so that together you can win and create a bigger milestone. This adverse leadership style, adverse intelligence capability will help you to achieve anything which is beyond your expectation nicely, greatly, and you can make difference. In this story, we have seen how your emotional leadership skill and your adaptive leadership capability can make short time great achievement with your productivity enhancement and the learning such a way that this has become one of the greatest achievement in the year 2025. Follow these best practices, and with these best practices you will be able to see the learnable skill are really being practiced in day to day, and you will be able to see your future are becoming brighter, compelling, and you can make your future really vivid and brighter. Here is a Bengali book, and this book is written in Bengali, আত্মশক্তির উদয় ও সফলতার নতুন দিগন্ত। আত্মশক্তির উদয় ও সফলতার নতুন দিগন্ত, where we have written down all of the traits, all of the skills you will be requiring to get extremely successful in your personal and professional life. It has been published from অক্ষর সংলাপ প্রকাশন. If you go to Google and search for অক্ষর সংলাপ প্রকাশন আত্মশক্তির উদয় ও সফলতার নতুন দিগন্ত কাগজ কলম ও সফলতার ছক, you can see this game and what will be your next turn, right, in a rounded shape. So fundamentally, it is all about your situation handling skill, your skill to cope up the situation and win or learn together to make a difference. If you learn these tools and technique, practice that, then you will be making sure extraordinary life from the conventional way of living. Not only that, another good book is handy and readily available from Notion Press. We'll be providing you the link so that you can get this book, read that, put that into your daily practice, and create a wow life. This is Be the Architect of Leadership Excellence. Program your mind for unstoppable success. Master the art of sustainable development. These are the learnable skill, emotional intelligence, leadership, and adaptive excellence. Adaptive excellence or adversity quotient, you can make your thing upright so that you can be master of any situation. Acceptance, okay, this has happened, normal. Let me make myself cool down. Let me see what I can control, what I cannot. What are out of control, I'll not think about that. What is in my control, I'll think, I'll start working on that, prepare a strategy, and make the right action so that you will be able to see the results are becoming extremely favorable to you. Put that into practice and create a wow future. Best wishes. Thank you for watching.